beer, right? But in Australia, isn't it something else called BV or something?
BV.
That's like, it tastes like shit, but everyone drinks.
It tastes beautiful, all right.
Well, we have the same thing here. We have the same. It's called Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's.
Oh yeah.
It tastes like shit, but if you listen to punk, you're drinking that. End of story.
No.
Is Foster's big still in Australia at all?
Well,
I don't know anyone who drinks Foster's.
Yeah, I don't know anyone that drinks Foster's.
I work in a bottle shop, and I'll probably sell 1 carton a week. So
In Australia, do they say Foster's Australian for beer, or is that only in America that they say that?
That's only in America. They're lying to you, man. Sell your Foster's.
That's full marketing.
Yeah, that's marketing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they say Foster's tastes like fucking goat piss.
Straight from Australia.
Straight from Australia.
That is so funny. That is
From
so
Williams
weird.
Farm. From Williams Farm. That's what it was. From Williams. It's actually cow piss, but they say goat piss because they don't want to offend anybody.
I'll just drink VB and then piss it back out in a bottle and
Drink it again. Dude, I just assume that like every country has the same beers as in America. I've never heard of that Australian beer. Is it?
Yeah. What are the main ones?
the main ones are 4X, Great Northern, and VB, and Tooheys.
How about like Budweiser?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's like each state has their state beer.
Yeah.
It's
Queensland's
pretty
4X because the brewery's in Queensland.
tastes like shit. It's half water. It's a lie.
Yeah.
But Queensland is weird, so.
VB's universal though.
Sebastian is a Michelob Ultra, so he literally drinks water.
Yeah. Actually, I'm drinking right now. I'm not. Well, I was drinking it. Corona Seltzer.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, they do seltzers in Corona now.
yeah, they make seltzer in everything. Now. Everything. But
we only just got seltzers in over here because it's such a craze in the States. And we've just started importing it, and it's selling like mad.
I think the only reason why I will participate in a seltzer or a hard seltzer is for the calorie facts alone. I'm like, well, I'm fat, and I don't want to get even fatter. And I'd like to see my penis by the end of this month. If I drink the seltzer, I can still see my penis and my feet, and I'm like, I'm good.
And the wife's happy.
Make the wife happy. There you go. I was going to play Sure Shot first, but let's go ahead and play Murder for Hire since we were talking about Tiger King. I think it's kind of fitting, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that song originated, there's a scene in it where I think it was the guy, Joe hired that guy for murder, and he got done for murder for hire. And I remember watching it, and I was like, that's a sick song name. So I immediately went to my guitar, tunes started coming into my head, and I was like, yeah, this is sick.
Murder for hire.
All right, here we go. Right now.
Let's make amends, not play pretend. Let's make a point that this just never happened. You're full of lies, now I despise. I'll never ever fucking understand. To start a trend, where is your pen? You say you love me and we fuck with passion. I see your eyes, you're in disguise. Just hug yourself before you end up dead. Oh baby, I don't wanna die. You're full of lies, you're not so innocent. You're black as night, the devil's but you cut me at the knees. I said go, you said stay, this is not a fucking game. Cut my throat, watch me bleed, there's a murder at the scene. No, this will never end until I'm dead. I said John, you said please, but you cut me at the knees. I said go, you said stay, this is not a fucking game. Cut my throat, watch me bleed, there's a murder at the scene. No, this will never end until I'm dead. I said John, you said please, but you cut me at the knees. I said go, you said stay, this is not a fucking game. Cut my throat, watch me bleed, there's a murder at the scene. I know this will never end until I'm dead.
There we go with Murder for Hire. I can't believe you guys recorded that in a basement. Like that sounds good.
We'll actually put up like a thing on our local page, and it was like, yeah, we recorded this in the basement. People were commenting like, what the hell? You recorded this in your mum's basement? Like, yeah.
I think it sounds cool. I mean, like most people don't expect that. It's just like, yeah, here's an EP. Yeah, recorded in our mum's basement. Like it's kind of punk. I like it. Like, you know.
Now, what kind of programs software programs were you using for mixing and mastering?
You're going to love this.
GarageBand.
I knew it was GarageBand because I knew it was GarageBand because when you sent me the new track that we're gonna play later on tonight or today, it was a GarageBand MP3 that you sent me over. And I have that app on my phone, so I know.
Make it till you make it, right?
You know, I can't complain either. For the longest time, I used PowerPoint presentation in lieu of Photoshop to make tour posters. So I can't talk too much crap.
How long has Total Buzzkill been playing together for?
Over a year.
Yeah, a bit over a year. Yeah. In saying that, in that time, we probably, I don't know how many songs we wrote. Harley wrote the majority of them. To try and find a different sound, you know, when we first started, it was a little bit more rock and roll, pop rock-ish. And then after, 30 tracks that we'd written, we'd narrowed it down to the 6 that we liked the most and tried to run with that sound.
And the sound that we're trying to go for is like, what I'm really trying to hone in on, which I think you probably hear a bit in the new track, is like trying to mix like that old school 80s rock, like Zeppelin, kind of those like rock bands, because we love that music as well, mixed with like a modernized kind of heavy metal vibe. So it's trying to combine two genres and come up with something different, you know? So we're still looking for that and trying to zone in on that. So it's a work in progress, you know?
Yeah.
You guys can tell your music, you definitely have your own sound. Like Total Buzzkill has its own sound, you know? So you can definitely hear that.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Look.
Awesome.
I will tell you, people that like Cage the Elephant, Rage Against the Machine, you guys are going to actually love this band. Listen to them because if they continue and they keep pumping out content, but fans are the ones that make it. We can only put it in front of them. So, but if they do, you guys will start going places. That's definitely for sure.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
That means a heap, like just hearing things like that. Yeah.
It means
really
a what?
Nice.
A what?
It means a heap. It means a lot.
Means a lot. All right.
Means a lot. I think if I do an Australian accent, it just sounds like an English accent. So I'm not even gonna. I think I just tried a second ago.
Give us a sample.
Yeah, go on. Give us
No.
Yes, come on. Because I know it's gonna go really south. Please, I need the soundbite. Sebastian. Just say
from the back of your mouth.
From the back of your mouth. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Just say the classic "Good day, mate."
Okay.
Put put the shrimp on the Barbie or something like that.
We don't.
That's not a thing.
I know. I just want him. Please, you're ruining this. Please.
Okay.
Say, put the shrimp on the Barbie.
And we don't barbecue
Good-
Wallace.
Good day, mate. Put the shrimp on the Barbie. That was oh good. It was okay. Good. Okay.
That sounded a little English accent.
I kind of mixed the two. You guys are gonna play is it your first concert you're gonna play? Have you guys played concerts before?
No, we haven't. So
Okay.
this is sort of going to be our first gig.
To kick off the new year and everything's kind of opening up back up, so it'll be really good to this will be a good stepping stone into lining up a few gigs. Like we know people in Brisbane and a few bigger areas. So once everything starts to open up and kick off, we'll be able to branch out. And
Are you guys going to try to really push hard once venues start opening up again out there in Australia? Just try to get as many bookings as you can. That's awesome.
Pretty well. Yeah.
Because we live close to a pretty big town called Lismore where Luca lives. And there's a good music scene there. So when that opens up, it'll be good to kind of get a following in that town and then kind of branch on from there. So
Byron Bay's got a good music scene. We're an hour and a half from the Gold Coast, probably like 2 hours from Brisbane, which the music scene's huge in Brisbane. So it's just trying to work our way up to playing in some venues up there, getting a little bit of a following up in the cities.
I'd say take one of your cows, just put it up on stage. Just eat it. Just put a big pile, just a pile of hay there. You got a half-naked man running. What the fuck kind of thing are you running over there, William?
He looks like the random couch guy. You know,
Actually, he looks like the Australian version of Joe Dirt.
He's got the mullet. Exactly. And just so you know, mullets have come back in Australia.
Mullets are huge in Australia at the moment.
They're over here, but you got to really. It's mostly females that are rocking these mullets. And, the guys have abandoned it for the simple reason is if they rock that mullet, they're afraid they might get a domestic dispute charged against them automatically.
Dude, when I first moved to Oklahoma 15 years ago, at the nightclubs downtown, people were sporting mullets, and I'm from California, so I was like, that's not cool. But in Oklahoma, people thought it was cool, and I was like, it's not cool. It's not cool to have a mullet.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
I want to talk about the different words that you guys use. Because last night we were talking about thongs, like because I was showing Will my the catalog. I was like, look, we're making some girl panties or whatever, and then he started talking about thongs for whatever reason. And thongs, and you already know this, Sam. They're flip flops in Australia.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
So what do you guys call the underwear that basically eats the crack of the girl's butt?
J-bangers, mate. J-strings, J-bangers.
G-bangers. Okay, got it. Sounds a lot cooler than thong,
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah. If I was to go to America and be like, all right, boys, I just got to run in here and get a pair of thongs, use it all bloody, look at me real strange. I'm coming out wearing a pair of pluggers, which you probably know what pluggers are.
No.
I know.
Why do I have a feeling it has like something that enters your ass?
Yeah, it does.
Seated?
That's what it's talking about.
It's a pair of flip-flops, buddy. Come on.
The thing with Australia is we come up with so many different names for things. Like thongs have like pluggers, flip-flops. There's I don't know, just whatever comes to mind, and then it just catches on. Like just see it travel through all of Australia.
Does Australia have its own, I guess, because Australia's kind of by itself out, I guess there's a lot of your own slang words, right? That if you ever travel around, I guess you probably don't travel that much, but if you did, people might be like, what the hell is he talking